Coming to remote sensing. So the radar uses microwave radiation to detect the range, speed, and other characteristics of remote objects. And in gun diode oscillator and waveguide are used as a motion detector for automatic door opens. These are being replaced by ultrasonic devices. And in the most radio astronomy uses microwaves. And in the microwave imaging also. Next one is the navigation. So from where places, in the different places we are using these microwaves act as a navigation purpose, are using navigation purpose. The first one is the global navigation satellite system in the GNSS, including the American Global Positioning System, GPS. In those applications also we will be able to use these microwaves will act as a navigation. And the signal frequency band is 1.2 gigahertz to 1.6 gigahertz. Next one is power. So in any application point of view, um, power is performing major key role. Why means if the power consumption is more, there is no use for using microwave signal or micro frequency signals. Let us assume we need to take a best example. I think most of nowadays most of our houses we have micro ovens. So in that micro oven passes microwave radiation. You need to remember at the frequency range near to 0.45 gigahertz through food, and which was causing dielectric heating by absorption of energy in the water. Micro oven became common kitchen appliances in Western countries in the late 1970s. The following development of inexpensive cavity magnetron. And the microwave heating is used in industrial processes for drying and curing products. And many semiconductor processing techniques use microwaves to generate plasma for such purposes as reactive ion etching and plasma enhanced chemical vapor deposition, PECVD. And microwaves can be used to transmit power for long distance. Over long distance. And post World War II, research was done to examine possibilities. And NASA worked in the 1970s and earlier 1980s to research the possibilities of using solar power satellite system with larger solar arrays that would beam power down to the Earth's surface via microwaves. This is the most of applications are most of advantages we have from microwave signal. And the next one is applications. We have a number of applications from microwave engineering. Some of the applications we are able to discuss. The antenna gain is proportional to the electrical size of the antenna. Means at higher frequencies, more antenna gain is therefore possible for a given physical antenna size, which has important consequences for implementing minimized microwave system. And more bandwidth can be realized at higher frequencies. It means that bandwidth is critically important because available frequency bands in the electromagnetic spectrum are being rapidly depleted. The next most important point is microwave signals travel by line of sight are not bent by the ionosphere as our lower frequency signals. And the satellite and terrestrial communication links with very high capabilities are possible. And next, last one, effective reflection area of a radar target is proportional to the target's electric size, which means that generally micro frequencies are preferred for radar systems. So from there only we are getting this point. And today the majority of applications of microwaves are related to the radar and communication system only. Just you need to remember. Radar systems are used for detecting and locating the targets. You know it. Locating the targets. And for air traffic control system, missile tracking radars, automobile collision avoidance system, and in weather predictions, motion detectors, and wide variety of remote sensing systems also, we were able to use this microwave engineering signals. So these are the majority or major applications from the microwave frequency signals. So this is the first topic. This is the first topic.